Fragments from Another Life, Elira. Recovered entry number 2. I should have left the light off. The bell above the door rang as another customer stepped into the bookstore, pulling me from thoughts of the attic. I still hadn't figured out what caused the noise the night before. No broken windows, no animals, nothing out of place. Tonight, I'd look again. Outside the large front windows, evening traffic had already started thinning as people headed home for dinner. I lifted my gaze from the cart of books I was shelving and offered a practiced smile. "Hi there, let me know if you need any help." She smiled politely and wandered toward the magazine rack. I returned to my task, sliding books into place until one cover caught my eye. Myths and legends of the 1800s to present. Vampires, werewolves, ghosts, and demons. My fingers lingered on the spine. Curious, I flipped the book over and scanned the back. Stories passed down through generations are often dismissed as superstition, but what if some legends survived because they were rooted in truth? Something about this sentence made my stomach tighten. I set the book on the shelf with a quiet yawn that refused to stop. A headache pressed behind my eyes. Sleep had become a distant stranger lately, leaving me hollow-eyed and foggy. Just fragments of strange dreams and the lingering feeling of smoke in my lungs when I woke up. The wheels on the cart squealed, reminding me I needed to oil them. I pushed it to the next aisle. The bell thunked as the customer left. "Elira Grayson, you look like death warmed over." The owner's motherly voice slid down my spine. My shoulders tightened automatically under my t-shirt. "I'm fine." She gave me a look over the tops of her glasses. "You say that every day." I spared a glance toward the front as the customer walked down the sidewalk to the right, and I tracked her progress out of habit. Man waiting for a ride, mom walking with a child, 2 men talking animatedly. Normal life, everything that did not match me. Normal. Everything about it felt disconnected, like I had forgotten the steps to a dance everyone else still knew. I didn't sleep much, I admitted. "You need to stop staying up all night in that creepy house." Always supportive. "Heard that," she called back. "Finish up and head home. I'm closing early tonight." By the time I got back to the house, the sky had gone dark blue beneath the trees. I headed straight upstairs. The attic light had been burned out the night before, so after digging through a kitchen drawer for a replacement bulb and dragging up an old stool, I finally managed to get the fixture working again. Warm yellow light spilled across the attic. The attic was exactly as I left it last night. Dust coated the floorboards untouched, layers thick on the boxes that had been left behind by previous tenants, clear on my newer boxes, cobwebs in the corners, boxes exactly where I left them. Nothing changed or moved. Maybe I really had imagined. My foot stopped mid-step. Near the top of the stair, pressed clearly into the dust, at a single shoe print. Large. Fresh. Not mine. Read the full archive at KimberlySueIverson.com/Elira.